I don't know. Everywhere I go, I try to help people. I figure that's the way that it ought to be.
Boulder's got hella feeds everywhere.
They do. Well, they did. Dude, Boulder fucking PD went and shut it all down. Like, all right, you're the second person I met that I knew from Boulder, because there's another lady in the Dalles who's also from Boulder. She knows a young woman who was one of the ladies I rescued, Sarah Rubiolo.
You guys met in Boulder?
Yeah, dude, he knows my older brother Rabbit.
Oh,
I'm fucking famous, dude. I'm Starbucks Sean.
right.
Yeah, I mean, before Natalie got killed, that was my life, making sure that fucking drunks and homeless people and tweakers and heroin addicts and fucking other assorted jackasses didn't fucking freeze to death, because then the fucking Boulder police, Nazi motherfuckers.
Boulder pretty cold that night.
They have
Yeah.
to pull you up off the bench with a hot spatula if you fall asleep all the way.
And don't fucking freeze to death there. Don't sleep on the cement. I'll walk you to a warming center if you need it.
What?
Yeah, people
Oh, yeah.
coming down off dope or something, fall asleep on a bench and just die.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Is that cold there?
it is. It fucking is. Well, it's not.
Like 8,000 feet or something like that.
It's not. Chance favors the prepared mind. No such thing as bad weather, just bad gear. We got motherfuckers that show up in the middle of a blizzard. They're from Florida. They never seen snow, and they're in flip flops and shorts.
Right.
Yeah. And the first person they run into is me at the Boulder bus station. Hey man, is that snow? No, the Coke factory blew up. So yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, shit, as soon as I found out you was, when you recognized me, I was like, how the fuck? Oh, yeah, I remember now. I used to fucking save lives once upon a time. Yeah, dude, fucking, the cops down there are still Nazi. They shut down all the services started by the homeless folks. Boho is gone.
Rabbit's hella big. He's a pretty big dude.
He's also the better looking of the two of us. He looks younger than me, but he's 1 year, 1 month, and 8 days older. He's also a filthy son of a bitch. The system, all over the place, but still the system. My parents thought they was going to get custody, but they couldn't stay off the cocaine, so on we went.
I'm gonna go down the tree. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, I definitely. I'm always surprised when I meet somebody that actually knows from Boulder, because like people that know me are always cool with me, but then like people that saw me from the news and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, they're fucking horrible. The cops here are fucking doing all sorts of fucked up shit. We got disabled people being abused, and they're mandated reporters, but they ain't doing their jobs. Then, of course, we got Center for Living is all buddy-buddy with the police. So, I mean, how the hell are we supposed to get anything edgewise? Then we got people down here who are completely batshit crazy from fucking abuse, and they're having trauma responses, which in turn makes other people have trauma responses. There's a lot of nutty people here, and you know it. But yeah, I ain't talked to Rabbit in years. When Natalie got shot in the head, they tried claiming I stalked her. I'm like, shit, somebody look at the fucking evidence. I saved all of our messages. The thing is, she was, well, it's like anybody else out here who's on drugs. You know, when they have a mental breakdown and a drug-induced psychosis, I mean, shit, they don't care who's going down. What they care about is they don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
And then there's idiots like me who are like, oh, well, okay, so she's a junkie, but she's still a person. Now, that bites me in the ass every time. Yeah, like people pretend that all my stories are fake. They pretend my brother doesn't even exist, like he's a figment of my imagination. They pretend that, yeah, dude, fucking all sorts of shit. I got the evidence of what they're calling me. I got the evidence that it's not true, but you know how it is when you're homeless. Nobody gives two shits.
It's crazy.
It is.
So how'd you get over here?
Well, they was threatening to kill my little sister and my niece, so I traveled over and I drove here on my Honda Civic. You know, there's a lot of people that I still was in contact with from there, like Mandy Singer and let's see, Cowboy for a bit, but he disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. And then who else? Mobley, he's dead.
Is he really?
Broke his neck last year. Christine Buhit, she's dead too. He's in prison right now. He stabbed somebody else again. Shit.
Dumpster diving with him all the time.
Right? Well, he was fucking. He knew all the best dumpsters, but he'd been there for years.
Yeah, we get like whole surround sound system, brand new in the box and shit.
Yep. Well, them college kids, they upgrade, and their mommy and daddy got too much money, I suppose. They throw brand new everything out.
Those raviolis?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Tobacco.
I don't. I'm out. I know him from Boulder.
Yeah.
Yep.
Colorado?
Boulder, Colorado. Yep. He knows my older brother and a few folks I know too. Well, that's all right. You don't have to.
What about what's his name? Monkey? He has Boulder PD.
Monkey, yeah, dude. He's got Keith Steinman's badge number tattooed on that
On his chest.
on his chest. That's right. He's still alive. His real name is Michael Pennington. Right now, he's camping up, probably out by Nederland, if he's allowed in that area. They promoted Steinman again to head Nazi. So, oh yeah, and the border police abused the shit out of me, assaulted me on multiple occasions. I got records of the assault. I got witnesses to it. That guy George, who was always hanging out with Christine, he was a witness to one of the assaults. I got it all recorded. I got all that shit, but nobody will look at it. Out here, I come out here and I talk to these folks, and they treat me like, you know. So I deal with all sorts of fucking crazy nuttiness. And then, of course, there's like, all right, for example, when Natalie got shot, it was a pretty big thing because she paid somebody to shoot her in the head named Joseph Lopez. But then she also tried to frame me for her death. So then I got people threatening to kill my family, and I got cops treating me like I'm schizophrenic, as if people aren't going to threaten your family after shit like that. All my friends saying, yeah, I'll help you, man. I'll help you, man. I'm like, whatever. You fucking bitched out for 7 months. Now, all these fucking child molesters that I got all fucking saved up, all that shit to lock them bitches up. And y'all, my friends, help these fucking child molesters and goddamn rapists get away. How the fuck do you get off?
That dude Monkey, I'm talking to him about this now. He has the Boulder PD badge tattooed on his chest with one of the PD officers' actual badge numbers tattooed on it.
Yep, and he's even got the black stripe across it for when they're dead. Yeah.
Dude, that's where that Keith Benet was fucking story was in Boulder. There.
No, Jean Benet.
Jean Benet.
Jean Benet.
Weird fucking, like, weirdos. Like,
They tried blaming that shit on the homeless. They tried blaming the 4 Mile fire on the homeless. They tried blaming the 5 Mile fire on the homeless.
I remember that.
Yep. Who started it? Fucking off-duty firemen. You know, and then there was the Boulder flood. That was fun. I got there right after the flood. Like, yeah, 7 years. I was the homeless liaison. I literally walked people to the homeless shelters. I showed them where all the services were. When they needed to go take care of the Social Security disability shit, I went with them. Like, that's what I did.
They used to have a lot of services there. They shut them down or what?
They did. I also used to try to help connect the kids that were there with the kids shelter so that, all right, they'd come into me in Starbucks and they'd ask me to, you know, tell me about their abuse. And I'm like, I'm a homeless person. The cops ain't going to listen to me. You got to go to the source. Well, they'd go to the source and they'd be like, that old guy's just creeping around. They just want us to hang out and play video games. They're not interested in helping us turn in our parents. I don't know how long he got. I'm not even sure if he's had his trial yet because he stabbed another person like 3 months ago. He'd just gotten out and he stabbed somebody else. Bug out. Yeah, he's fucking badass.
I go dumpster diving all the time, man. We pull full surround sound systems out of the dumpster. Still in the bottom, like laptops, everything, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's Boulder, Colorado. It's a rich town. It's like going to Mountain Hood, but richer.
Yeah. Rich.
Or sorry, Hood River. Yeah. But yeah, you know, like the people that know me in real life and remember me in real life. What are you asking for? Vittles?
Hey, how's it going, bud?
Sweets, probably. Looking for somebody either with a warrant or something. Yeah, but like I was saying, the thing with Boulder, it's like we had a tight knit community there. And then we had like 3 major players end up dying. Not players, but like 3 major people who kept the community safe ended up dead. And then 3 of the people that were supposedly working for the homeless community trying to help us out ended up being sellouts. The cop that assaulted me over Natalie getting killed, he ended up assaulting 6 or 7 other people on camera same year after me. I'm like, fuck, you know, we could have stopped all this by listening to me instead of treating me like I'm schizophrenic. He eventually quit. They wouldn't fire him. He cost them literally millions of dollars. They still wouldn't get rid of him. Yeah. That's the way they treat homeless people everywhere. All these folks here, there's a lot of them telling me about how it is here. I'm like, this ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah.
In Boulder, I was sober. I didn't mess with meth. I didn't drink. Did nothing but smoke weed and cigarettes.
Right. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, I just went sick and people fuck with me.
Well, thanks a lot.
Well, don't thank me. I don't hope that there's other assholes as nice as I am, or at least they'll pretend to be.
You know, later.
You're welcome. Yes, ma'am. You wouldn't happen to have a snipe, would you?
I don't. I just throw this over there.
That's right. I think I got one. There's probably like 2 Drakes on that one. Oh, hell yeah. I'll smoke a half. Grassy ass moose cockhole. All right, wait
Right.
there. All right. Well, apparently I got. That ain't supposed to work that way. What the fuck?
What really brought me the type of
God damn it. All right. You know what place to go panhandle this time of night, try to make some money, is up by Fred Meyer. So, yeah, I'm gonna go find me enough change to get me a Mountain Dew. There's not change machines here. Well, parking meters. I shouldn't call them change machines. Well, that's the second person here in Oregon that I met that I knew from Colorado. Well, I guess the young lady from Hood River, I didn't know who she was until I started talking to her, and she realized that I'd lived in Boulder and thought she recognized me. Yep, she's friends with Sarah Rubiolo, one of the people I helped to find in 2014. That was also the year that Brittany Richmond disappeared. I helped to find her. Her sister was able to find her. Lots of phone calls to emergency rooms and hospitals. Lots of phone calls to local jails and police departments. But all in all, we were able to find her. I did go to visit her. And, well, as always, the cops pulled some shady shit. She was explaining that she wouldn't be able to get a fair deal unless she was able to get out and show evidence. So she wanted me to pawn her stuff so that she could bail herself out and actually fight her charges. Didn't work out so good though. They wouldn't allow me to take her stuff even with a release of information or a release of property. I did my best not to get an attitude with them. In my opinion, I didn't get an attitude with them, but, well, I'm not sure if you noticed, but when I got an attitude, I'll admit to having an attitude. If you're going to raise your voice at me, I'm going to raise my voice at you. One of these people's favorite things to do when you're trying to turn in evidence is they make sure they talk over you. Because if they talk over you, they didn't hear what you said. When they know that you're going to give an important detail that makes them a mandated reporter, they'll talk over it. In most occasions and cases. Burgerville. Huh. Well. Also, I found the name of the guy with the drink. The one who gave me the Dr. Pepper with drugs in it. His name is Brent. I did look up the Adam feller. Adam was there. Not when I was given the drink, but on the morning that I was being threatened by Brent and his friend. And I can't remember his friend's name at the moment, but there's about, I don't know, I want to say there was 3 people there when I was being threatened, and there was 2 people there when I was given the Dr. Pepper as the apology for the threatening. And yeah, they put a lot of meth in there. I mean, there was enough that I took 1 swig because it was a hot day, and it fucked me up for a good long while. Now, I did try to induce vomiting, but it wouldn't come up. So I was able to drink some stuff that made it easier to vomit up. Oh, there's a lady who's pulling up next to me, and then she slowed down, and then she pulled up next to me again and slowed down, and then pulled up next to me again and slowed down. Better ask if she's okay. Are you alright? Are you guys alright? That I don't know, but I can look it up on my phone.
I think it's back here. Come to, on the one-way bus. The one-way going east, is that what you're saying? Or west?
Sorry, ma'am. Alright. I believe you are on 2nd. I hope I didn't just lie to her. I'm pretty sure this is 2nd. This is the museum. Oh shit, it is 3rd. Police station. Alright, so yeah, I helped that lady by giving her the wrong information. I feel smart. No, I don't. It's good to see somebody familiar, especially somebody who knows so many of the people I know. There's also the pain of it. You know, he was talking about Mobley, and I had to let him know Mobley was dead. I let him know Christine was dead too. I didn't give him the list because it's too long. I mean, I could go into what happened to Onyx, and God, dude, it's a fucked up situation. Kind of like the screwed up situations here. I was able to find the guy who put the drugs in my drink. You know, here's the way that you guys are not understanding. If that was your mom or your sister that happened to, would you be okay with it? Would you tell her just to man up? Is that what you'd do? I recorded the situation at the hospital in Hood River. They did not follow protocol, neither did the sheriff's department. No, they're going to do everything that they can not to investigate crimes that are committed against people they don't like. And they don't like people to turn them in when they commit felonies. God, that guy's poor penis. I think Robbie Carrington sang a song about that. Yep. It's 3rd Street. I did lie to that lady. Not intentionally, but it was, well, misinformation anyway. There's a lot of people that gave me misinformation that, you know, that would have made the difference between me having an honest court date or what actually happened. Also, it makes the difference in whether or not I can have an appeal. See, all my cases can be thrown out based on evidence, actual evidence. And that's why there's been so much done to prevent actual evidence from being shown in court. It's illegal for them to prevent somebody who is disabled from turning in their abusers. And in the ways that they've done it, well, those are felonious. But only if you care. I'm not going to stop speaking out until I'm dead. And that's what it's going to take to shut me up. A lot of people wanted me to fight for their rights, wanted me to speak up when it mattered, and I did. Because I spoke up. John Fox is not dead. I want you to think about that one right there. False accusations get people killed. Matter of fact, Mobley had a bit to do with that, and the fact that I had to do so much in such a small amount of time to try to make sure that John Fox didn't end up dead, because there were already plans in place. People heard a rumor that he beat his girlfriend to death. He didn't. He was in jail when she was beaten to death.
All right, we are in the scoop. We're going to do a little content, make sure all the stuff fire off well. We're going to imitate. How's that sound? Check 1, 2. Check 3. Left monitor. Left monitor. Left monitor. Check 1, 2. Check, check, check. You there? Check 1, 2. Hello, hello. Hello, check 1, 2. Yeah, coming out of that one. Over here.
No change.
Check 1, 2. Check, check, check. Check.
All right, well, there ain't likely much more eventful to go on for the next few minutes, other than music.
No guitars in my.
However, it's always when I turn off the camera that the interesting shit happens, isn't it? Oh no, not always. Anyway, it's good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper, and no victim left behind.